How's it going, everyone? I just thought I'd redo this video and follow up on my last video. Is Battlefield 1 dead? I believe so, and if not, it is getting there. There is so much stuff that needs to be done, and I believe everybody is holding out and waiting for the DLC with fingers crossed, hoping that it'll bring back new life into the game, whereas I personally think that it's not going to fix anything. The people that are playing it at the moment are just absolutely horrible, and I think just in utter boredom. I mean, you get people like, you'll see in this clip, like this problematic guy over and over and over again. If you can't beat him, jet ram him out of the sky. Just ram him. Look, here we go. One. That's one of three. That's one of three. But I eventually will get my revenge on that guy. The hit detection in this game when you're in the plane is absolutely ridiculous. Trench fighter is weak as piss. I don't understand why they nerfed it. The fact that I still have to swap, and there's number two, swap to tank buster to try and take out a tank, and it is an absolute waste of time. By the time I land my first shot, by the time I land my second shot, I'm already down to the deck where the tank can actually take me after it really wants to. And even when I drop 4 bombs on the tank, what do I get? Enemy armor damage, maybe 45, which is next to nothing. So you're getting 15 with each hit with the tank busters, and then that's it. And it's an absolute waste of time. So this is what I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This little reticle circle is absolutely stupid. And even when you go into first person, look, see?
Yeah,
this is what the game's come to. It's just people ramming each other out of the squad. Now, anyone could have pulled out of the way. He saw me from a mile away. He knew what he was going to do. He could have pulled out of the way. Stuff like this doesn't make any sense. What hit me and what caused me to dip to the ground like that? Sometimes in mid-flight, there'll be like a vortex that just drags you to the ground out of the middle of nowhere. Are you seriously telling me with one little hole in my wing, right? Little hole in my wing, that's enough to send me straight to the ground uncontrollably. The anti-air, I was under the impression would be nerfed. That anti-air has not been nerfed. You've got the artillery truck, right? That can run anti-air on it. How much anti-air do you need in this game? I could handle it in Battlefield 1. That was alright. Stingers. I can deploy my ACM and get away from it and redeploy my, get my countermeasures back. There's no countermeasures in this game. There's the ground anti-air. And like I stated before, there's 6 on one map. Not including if the losing team has a train. Do you get attacked by that as well? So you've got trains, LMGs, anti-air, artillery trucks, you name it, it's on that map. And you're gone. You're screwed. That map just then that we saw where I was strafing, that's got a couple, that's what, Echo, just up from Echo where Delta is, you've got one at Alpha, one at Bravo, one at Foxtrot, and one at Golf. What is this honest to God need for that many anti-air on the map? It just does my head in. It's only just starting to happen now that the rare occasion you're getting more and more revived, and unless you're playing in a squad of mates, you're not going to get revived. It's so dumb. Just the team play in this game is nowhere near like it used to be in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, where you would get revived over and over again. Ammunition don't drop.
Cervical cancer.
All different things. People, I remember one game, there was 6 people sitting in the back of the map. 6 people in the back of the map just sniping. Nobody pushing forward, nobody doing anything. The dumbest thing I've ever seen. And unless you're in a squad, you're not going to get any help. The XP is retarded. You earn stuff all XP for playing this game. The leveling up in this system in this game seriously needs adjustment. The reticle hit target in the air needs to be adjusted. The flight needs to be adjusted in controlling of your aeroplane. And just the way that you go about destroying vehicles, and the anti-air needs to be addressed too. Other than that, this game is going to keep dying, and it's pretty much dead. Thank you. By thank you guys, I mean DICE. I mean, I don't even care if we're going to sit here and stare at a black screen. It doesn't bother me. But if seriously the only way to go in this game is to jump in a tank and be a complete tank core in a vehicle hall and go 100-0 without helping your team, then so be it. That's the way the game's going to be, because that at the moment is the only way that this game is getting played. People jumping in tanks with the land ship and everything else, and just absolutely going on a rampage and destroying everybody. 4 anti-tank rockets plus 2 anti-tank mines. Are you telling me, like grenades, are you telling me that's not enough to take out a tank? In Battlefield 4 it was 4 tanks, 4 RPGs, the tank was dead, and that had AP. you'd wait for the AP to disappear, and even that was just stupid, like non-realistic things to save a tank. I could handle the way it was in Battlefield 3, that was fair enough, but then they went up too far in Battlefield 4 with this stupid AP crap, and it's dumb. It's really, really stupid. And now the only time you'll play is you get all these noobs jumping onto a server, and they'll spend the majority of their game, if not the whole game, sitting on top of an anti-air and just shooting at everybody. Even people on my own team, I find that are that dumb, will be shooting me, thinking that I'm an enemy airplane, instead of pushing forward. Okay, destroy the airplane, get off the anti-air, and push forward and take the objective. You do not get that. Half the majority of the squads you join into do not take leadership, do not mark objectives. There's no squad leadership whatsoever. The whole time of playing an objective as a team-based game has gone completely down the friggin' drain. There is no more team-based gameplay in this Battlefield 1. It's gone to shit. It's dying, and it is going to continue dying to the point where no one's going to play it anymore, and no amount of DLC that you release is going to save it. People are going back and playing Battlefield 3. People are going back to Battlefield 4. Servers are more full than they have ever been before on Battlefield 4 now compared to Battlefield 1. I find maybe 6, 7, let's say 8 servers. No, not even 8 servers. Let's say 4 servers, 5 servers in my region that are full. And even and if I search US, West US, you're very limited to the servers that you can find on there. But if I jump on Battlefield 4, no problem whatsoever finding any of these servers. Nobody wants to play Rush. Nobody wants to play these stupid war pigeons. Nobody wants to play Operations. And if you do play Operations, basically, if you're not in a vehicle, it's absolutely shit, boring, and you're not gonna succeed. It's like playing Rush, but just a bit more different. You keep continuously falling back, and then you restart to continue falling back again if you lose. And it doesn't help when there's continuous amounts, as I've said before, with the gas spam. They need to address that issue, which is allow people to have one gas grenade, and that is it. One gas grenade. That's all you're allowed. One gas grenade. You get one fire grenade, why not one gas grenade? I'm sorry, but that's the way it needs to be. This game is going to continuously dying, and there's going to be nothing to save it. Because honestly, the game is completely empty as it is. Lack of vehicles, lack of diversity in weapons and class changing, lack of a need to want to push to get 100 server stars with anything, the lack to want to play in a team-based objective. I don't find myself playing medic because I cannot handle the freaking guns that are in the medic class. Do not use the LMGs because even though they got a buff, like they'll improve their damage, I still don't find the need to want to play them. The iron sights or whatever reticles you get on them are absolutely horrible, and everybody ever uses that stupid, what is it? The Storm.
Are oblivious, man.
Right, you've got the Storm, or you've got the other gun with 60 bullets in there, and even that's a waste of time because the fire rank is absolutely rubbish, and the amount of ammo that's in that clip is absolutely rubbish as well. That's it.
Wow,
anyway, thank you very much for listening. I know this video went for longer than I expected, but that's just my thoughts and how I feel about this game so far, and it's also the main reason why I stopped playing it, because no one's ever playing it, and when I do play it, I just don't enjoy it as much as I did with Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. No.